I don't think you guys understand the importance, okay, of the construction of the narrative, like Shakespeare's Hamlet, or even when you're reading, the Gospels aren't quite as detailed on giving you the perspective. So they turn the stories into movies, the Gospel of Matthew, the Gospel of the, okay, but when you read the Gospels, it's more from a first person perspective of dealing with manipulative people. Okay, like me, like watching my videos. Okay. Now, my videos are the Gospels. Okay. It's a first person's narrative of how they deal with the Gospels. I don't know what the jet set is doing. I don't know what the cyber set is doing. Okay. I can only observe and analyze and feel and process what's going on and then explain to you, we should be living the Lord's Prayer, but we're not. And here's what I feel and why it's, see. And so it's a lot like when Shakespeare gives you Hamlet, right? Or Macbeth or Julius Caesar. Now he gives you Caesar and Macbeth has a very much firsthand. It's more like the first person kind of narrative. Hamlet, you have both. You have the plotting. Maybe they do in some of those. I hadn't paid close attention to. Macbeth is pretty much him and his wife and foul play to try to because of ambition. Like Lauryn Hill's "Forgive Them, Father." And what people do is they don't understand that unless you're in a spy network. Or you're the spies of Herod, and you're the spies of Caiaphas. Jesus didn't send out spies to see what Caiaphas and Herod were up to. It was blatantly obvious the lie they were dealing with, and Jesus was the evidence of truth, right? Like with me, it's I was born the source of the Book of Revelation. The evidence of my life is I'm a truthful, faithful person that tries his best to be so, being manipulated in a manipulated environment by creepazoids that spy. We can't get them to do anything they don't want to do. They'll gladly kill over me and my and all that crazy bullshit. And you got the Stephen Hawkings and the Richard Dawkinses and the Sam Harrises pretending they're better than Spencer J. Kimball or Gordon B. Hinckley and Pope Francis and his corporation. You're like, seriously? I'm sitting right here. Hello? Horatio, I knew him well, right? Pharaoh Philius. And so you guys got to understand, okay, that in reality where you don't have spy equipment in everybody's TV signed off by Congress and the Supreme Court and enforced by and manipulated, it's not enforced. Law enforcement is like gravity, and the law enforcement is natural laws that come together to sustain our lives so we can share and love. Okay. There's no law enforcement of the Pentagon. It's manipulation. It's inventing something you think is a law and then manipulating people with it. Okay, that's the Pentagon. That's, quote, law enforcement. That's our legal system. That's the Uncle Phil and the little cute chubby lady acting like a judge, acting like Solomon. And they're nothing like Solomon. It's like Judge Judy, Judge Hatchett, none of them. They don't even get in the room. They are nothing like me and my son Patrick. That will do what we need to do for children that are being manipulated to survive and live in the kingdom of heaven eternally once our correctness is established through our communication, our ability to communicate. All right? There are just most people, okay, in this valley, okay, this is a fuck factory and this is a hellhole. Okay. It's a beautiful place. Those mountains are beautiful. Okay. The Oregon Mountains never did anything to anyone that was bad. They'd have snow on it when we weren't trying to mechanize and destroy our ecosystem through the conflict of the big giant replication of a murdering penis on St. Augustine's Pass. And every time I drive by it, I'm like, oh, good gravy. There's such pathetic peckerwoods on a pussy plantation. That's just disgusting. We had to take Ernest T over there, and we took Ernest T. I sent him over to White Sands and said, there, you deserve him. Go terrorize them. Go terrorize their cats, you crazy little raccoon. They get what they deserve. And Dad told Ernest T. in that cage before we drove. He goes, you come back again here, I'll shoot you. I'll kill you. Because he was horrible. He terrorized our cats. He was a little shit. Yeah, coons can be rotten because they're very territorial and they're very aggressive. And if you don't protect your cats from that. We didn't shoot him. Dad said he would if he came back. We shot the skunk. Skunks, it's hard. Well, because with skunks, guys, they will spray you. They get brazen and cocky. They'll come right out and you turn on the lights, and when you understand that that's not working, they come up because they know they can spray you. And if they wouldn't do it to Dad because he'll shoot it. He'll get his gun from out. He'll get his 6-shooter out and pow, and then that stinks, and then I'll have to clean it up, just like what happened with the one that got it, and it was a little one. But that's how skunks get. They use that stink bomb to manipulate you. For fear of not wanting to, you have to literally kill it. It's going to stink, and then you have to come out after the stink goes away and get rid of it, like when somebody runs over one with a car. So skunks, they have that. It's that fight or flee thing that those scientists do. Okay, shit, I'm going to stay far away, shoot it with a gun. The stink's going to disperse through the air, and then I'm going to clean it up and get rid of it. And I'm not going to be terrorized by that little shit anymore. I'm a rocket scientist, and you're a liar. We're law enforcement. Dad's got a gun, and that skunk's coming out of the cat door. Okay. Like I told you, when Dad killed that skunk, I didn't see it as my dad being mean. I just saw it as my dad's sick and tired of Homeland Security, NASA, DARPA, NSA, FBI, CIA, just wow. He's just sick of them. We have no privacy. We have no private life. Everything is a Shakespeare novel and a narrative to try to show people right from wrong, the evidence of truth and the obviousness of lie, how obvious lie is and how evident truth is. Right? I'm the way, the truth, and life. None unto the faith of the Father, Adam, and through the love of those like Abraham, except done through me. If you don't believe that, well, you go get your job, and you go get your money, and you go suck the devil's dick and cup his balls, and you go do your toss a salad of Satan and tell her what a wonderful ass she has and how good her shit tastes. Or you can stand up for the Lord's Prayer of me and be better than Hamlet. And then wake up every morning with your wife and say, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and my wife is the sun. And we will live eternally through holy covenants and raising beautiful children because they are faithful, like Uncle Earl. Uncle Earl, damn it! I said it! Because I mean it, because it's real. Okay. You can't say that. You're not standing up for the Lord's Prayer with me. There is no one on planet Earth that can declare Jesus their God and deny me. I am the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer beyond any reasonable doubts. I'm not Luigi Mangione. I didn't go out there and do extreme sports and get my back hurt and say, I can't enjoy sex, and then go shoot somebody who I think can use money and medical research to make it to where I enjoy fucking again. Okay? They killed my mother with the cancer research. Makes it seem like Barack Obama was my empathetic best friend. They shot Michelle in the back of the head for standing up for me. They sexually groomed and abused my wives and then made fun of me because I didn't get up and try to kill everybody with my bare hands or try to outfuck them by their wife coming to me. How many women came up to me and said, you're better, come away from here and be my man. You're way better than my husband. I want to be with you. And I'd sit there, we can't be together. They'll make our lives miserable. They'll use the courts. They'll use drugs. They'll use poisons. They'll use chemtrails. They'll use economics to put us in a condition where we live in a cancer cluster. There's nothing we can do to find heaven on earth till I do what I need to do. Okay? When I'm done doing what I need to do, then everybody will have the opportunity and the ability to live in heaven on earth. Free from extortion, exploitation, competition, comparisons, greediness, selfishness. I'm better than you. My milkshake brings all the boys to the dogs to the yard. We're not dogs, we're men. If you want to be in heat and be fucked by a dog, then by all means start squeezing out those pups. But if you want to be loved, accept nothing less than the heart of Psalms and the seed of Proverbs, right? Odele, it happens here. The fuck for the buck stops here. Okay? How do you avenge your father? By being faithful and teaching people to be faithful, so unfaithful people no longer can manipulate people with their egos ever again. Do not trap the glory of the soul in the patheticness of your mind and come up on me and say, Jesus is your God and your Messiah. I'm your Lord and Savior. Okay, and your cartoon character is fucked, and stop telling yourself that you are. Okay, Constantine and Jerome, I got you clean up on aisle 999 right here. Denial, 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 right? So I love you guys. If I didn't love you, I'd just shut up and let the technology kill you. Right now, it's collecting all the evidence, and if you want the evidence to be better, you'll stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. If you don't, they'll gladly kill over me and my grandpa's money and watch you and Jesus die, Parsons. We can't get them to do anything they don't want to do. How Michael Aquino and Temple is a slut in Illuminati and Antoine LaVey of you. Satan will always be here, even if it comes in a fuckable woman. A beautiful woman is someone like my mother who believed in me, Natalie who believed in me, and Michelle who believed in me. Okay, suavecito, mi linda. Be like that. She's dead, yeah, but her spirit is eternally perfect. Pharaoh, Phalia, oh Horatio, I knew him well. All right, guys, I love you very much.